Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Blind. We're doing something here. Main Narrow Quest, question marks, times 3. What is that actually going to be? We shall see. Onwards and upwards is what this one says. Mysterious. When a man like Lord Manelaine is in high spirits, you can be sure that trouble is in store. Shall we be off then, old boy? Ah, but where are my manners? Manelaine de Fontaine, second son of Count Edmond de Fontaine. Trueborn, that is. Yes, I know what you're thinking. You're absolutely right. What ill fortune to be born second in a society where the eldest inherits all. Oh, my brother would never cut me off, 'tis true. But who could be satisfied subsisting on a meager allowance, forever overshadowed by a sibling? Not I, old boy, not I. Which is why I need your help to ensure that this business in the Sea of Clouds goes swimmingly, so that the tales of my great deeds can win me a place in the people's hearts, or better yet, raise me higher in their estimations than Artoriel. Ambitions, I grant you. But then I do have a legendary hero to do my bidding. Ha ha ha. Oh, don't look at me that way. I jest. Anyway, we are to aid the good men and women of House Helinart. They have ever been steadfast friends to our house, though they've fallen on hard times since the calamity, poor blighters. As for what precisely we'll be doing, well, what fun would it be if I told you everything in advance? Just come along with me to the airship landing. We'll need to take the airship to Camp Cloudtop. Huh. Is this a multiple branching paths thing, or did we already choose? You also got one. Onwards and upwards. What's your quest then? We're just helping everybody? How mysterious. Artoriel, what are you doing? Over the wall. Lord Artoriel is less than eager to brief you on his mission. I feel like we'll do one at a time here. Question. If we need to do both. How mysterious. To the Sea of Clouds. One direction or another. These could just be two different directions that are unlocking two different places or something. We will see. If it's really at least some form of sibling rivalry, we can't really be going out helping both. Or we totally could. It's also an option. Maybe it's an air quest. Ship's over here by the astrological. Teleport. Okay. So we finally get an airship going, eh? That's good. Everything's calmed down then. One way or another. I'll take it. We also should take a few things off this bar here. We never use the regular teleport, we just go to the map. For the return, it gives us more space. These are not the potions that we have anymore. We got these ones. Stuff like that. Airship guy. Are you ready to depart, sir? The airship bound for Camp Cloudtop will be leaving shortly. Yes. A new place. Neat. Everything's like clouds something. Whether or not it's actually going to be in clouds or it's just really high up a mountain or something. We will see. We will see. Looks fairly floaty. What do we got here? Amalthea's Spine, the Sea of Clouds. It's rocks. Rock clouds, I suppose.
Upon an airship, conceived within the fecund mind of Sid Garland, renegade prodigy of Garlemald, would come to call Eorzea home. high into the heavens, where isles of earth and stone floated as clouds. A frontier the knights of Ishgard had scarce begun to explore. To a fledgling outpost, within the sea of clouds, where careworn scouts ever scanned the skies for winged shadows, he came.
Our blimp is much smaller. Alright. Interesting spot. Here. Let me speak with him. He's right here. We also can just look around. I'm sure there's all sorts of stuff to do over here. Awfully cold up here. I mean, Karthus may not be blessed with the warmest weather in the world, but compared to this, it seems positively balmy. And of course, our hero is wholly unperturbed. You don't have to maintain that strong, silent persona all the time, you know. Never mind. We need to find Lady Lennet. She is in charge of the garrison here. Or when we find her, just follow my lead, yes? Excellent. Okay. Should probably do that before we run around camp looking at stuff. No flying allowed area. Sure. Chocobo keep. Where we at? West of Cloud Top. Winsent Herd. Vundumak. Vunduvana. The Blue Window. The Gauntlet. Amathia's Spine. Okay. And a regular quest, too. Way of the Dodo. Where are we going? Over here? Come. This is a very large staircase. Jump. Nailed it. Okay. Oh, we're getting attacked by things. Run away. Gastornis. Okay. Gillicant. It's a weird place down here, it seems. Rose Knight. Almost there. Get attacked by more things. We run away far enough that it stops attacking us. Yes. Perfect. Expertly done. Neat. Master Sin, welcome. I am Sir Lennet de Helinart. I'm commander of the forces stationed here at Camp Cloudtop. Strange though it may sound, I've long dreamed of meeting you. I'm in your debt, you see, and shall ever remain so. Were not for you, my younger brother, Francel, would have been executed upon the word of a false inquisitor. Alas, a knight must go where duty demands, and thus have I been unable to seek you out. But by the grace of Halone, I have been granted an opportunity to thank my brother's savior in person, and to call upon his generous aid besides. Truly, I know not what I have done to deserve this double blessing. Tis a pleasure to see you again, my lady Lennet. You cut an elegant figure as always, a steel-clad rose, equally at home on the battlefield or in a ballroom. Lord Amanalaine, if it is not too much to ask, I should be grateful if you would allow me to finish speaking with Master Sin. Camp Cloudtop was established to provide early warnings of impending Dravanian incursions. The high elevation afforded by the floating isles makes it ideal for this purpose. Naturally, it also makes us a ready target for attack. We are not defenseless, however. The Protector, our largest and most advanced airship, is capable of downing all but the mightiest dragons. Alas, as you may have noticed, it's currently undergoing repair. What is worse, our efforts have been hampered by an ingenious beast tribe known as the Vanu Vanu, with whom we have had several skirmishes already. No beastman is a match for a man of Ishgard. Bring me a birdman and I'll show him a thing or two. Anyways, I fear much and more may be asked of you in the days to come, masters and... Alright. Our reputation precedes us. Experience. Alright. Just completely blowing off a manly there, my goodness. Okay. Really stealing the thunder here. Ah, lovely lady, I shall win your heart yet. My lord, pray do not do anything rash. Indeed. Okay, there was also the ether right there. We should probably grab that. There's another regular quest. Look around the area, talk to people and stuff before we pick up the next quest here. We could also grab the regular quests. Also even do things at the same time. Depends how things are working. Okay. Let's kind of avoid the enemies here for a little bit. Let's see. What we got up here? Ariel. Trying to challenge small talk. It's not as though we have great expectations for our men. That being said, the profound lack of discipline some are exhibiting is a bit much. Oh boy. And quest over here, perhaps? All the way at the edge here. Gildon, how's it going? Bargaining chip. Gildon seeks an adventurer of exceptional renown. That's me. I say, are you not the ward of House Fortum? I've heard so much about. Perfect. I've need of an adventurer of such repute. You see, Camp Cloudtop is a post for those who have, let us say, served beyond their usefulness. We do what we can to make the best of it, but I know the others are disheartened, that they take no pride in their duties. Though this place has robbed them of their vigor, they are yet proud men of House Hillinart, and I refuse to let their spirits sour and their blades grow dull. How to do this has become my foremost concern. And that dawned upon me, we must improve the quality of food. Think about it. What morale can you expect of troops denied a hearty breakfast, lunch, and dinner? Surely better meals would go a long way in rekindling their spirits. But Frablant, our camp's quartermaster, would never hear of it, at least not from me. But if he were to hear it from you, an adventurer with your background, you would have to at least take it into consideration. I beg you, please speak some sense into him for the camp. Okay. This might just be a chocobo system kind of thing going here. We previously were getting a whole bunch of upgrades for running faster and stuff. There could be more stuff out here. Where'd that be in systems here? Skills, appearance. Get some new skills. Go. Full attack. Amazing. Well, unlock it when we unlock it. Be fine. Alright. Head back over this way. You guys see in here or there? That was a fake kind of thing. Okay. That's fine. That's the Rose house over there. Alright. Just gonna keep on just ignoring the enemies here. At least for now. Yellow Cat. Wind Sprite. They're level 50, which is level appropriate and all that. So that's fine. Remember, be back for you later, night guy. You gonna fight those? It's fine. I'll just be up here. It'd be much more convenient if we had the teleport, which we're gonna go get. We got 2 quests right now. The other quest is the other quest. Are you still following me? My goodness. The Protector. Jump first. You're standing aboard the very first large-scale airship born of Ishgardian ingenuity, the Protector. This ship marked a monumental change in the war against the Horde. Or would have, if we could get the bloody thing to fly. Seems for every malfunction fixed, 3 more take its place. I can only hope the war doesn't end before repairs are complete. You can call that something to hope for. Really new, fancy, complicated. Airship attendant. Will you be leaving us tonight, sir? No. Travel to Ishgard? No. Still here for this. There's the Ethernet thing there. Healing. So something you require. As an escort you need, I suppose I have a bit of free time on my hands. What do you do here? As knights in service to House Hillignart, it's our duty to monitor for signs of Dravanian activity here at Camp Cloudtop. A duty far from fulfilled, I'm afraid. We seem the dragons want nothing to do with this place, so our time is mostly spent on the camp's upkeep. The Vanu Vanu have become a nuisance of late, but it's nothing we can't handle. What kind of place is this? This sleepy little camp is where we keep watch for impending Dravanian attacks. Just between you and me, though, the only ones stationed here are those deemed unfit for other tasks. You catch my meaning. With the Dravanians primarily based on the other side of Ishgard, the most we're likely to see are dragon-shaped clouds. At least we keep busy with repairs to the Protector, but considering the lack of provisions or any real duties here, any self-respecting knight would do well not to be transferred here. What a mess. So not exactly the most prestigious of locations. What won't? You seek Lady Lenate, you can find her down at the Rose House. Down the stairs and follow the path, it's not far. Yep. Already been there. Get this chocobo keep here. We got our own chocobo. We got other kinds of chocobos here. Well met, traveler. I interest you in chocobo porter. Do not tell me this is your first visit to this shop. I shall update my register with your name and may access the location in the future. Thanks. Not that I really need it, but appreciate it. This will ally. Sounds. Burning chip. Arbalete. And you want what for this camp? Heartier meals? Don't tell me. Gildan sent you, didn't he? It's no small feat having supplies shipped here, you know. Even the wealthiest nobles would be hard-pressed to afford constant deliveries of fresh foods to a place such as this. It simply cannot be done. If he's so dissatisfied about provisions, he should forage and cook for himself. None of our men are already doing just that. He always was one to overindulge in his eating, and I fear hunger is clouding his judgment. But he's mistaken if he thinks I can freely request shipments of goods as I please. May I ask you a favor? Cloudtop is known for a nutritious and surprisingly filling variety of mushroom. I'd like you to find one and give it to Gildan for me. Perhaps then he'll find a way to sate his appetite on his own and leave me be. Obtain a cloud mushroom. Neat. Okay. Let's get this. Good to go. Anything else here? Got repairs. A peddler of wonders. There's weapons. Yeah, those are some wonders. Level 50 weapons, basically. In case you somehow... Item level 115 weapons. If somehow managed to get here without a weapon. Tools. All kinds of stuff. 48 tools. Interesting. Armors. All item level 115s. And other armors, also 115. We have everything 115 plus now. 130, 110. We technically could possibly get some armor upgrades from this. These are fancier, so they might just have better stats in general. What do we think? Robe of casting. Against our coat, it's 110. Look at the robe of casting. Item comparison. It's got 1 less intelligence, 1 less critical hit. It's got spell speed instead of determination, and 2 materia slots. So, it's similar. Nothing to really get too excited about. And items. What kind of items you got? Fishing tackles, very cheap. And then the Mender of Wreckage. Can repair some stuff. Okay. Good to have. Well, if you've come to join the cavalry, especially speak with someone who gives a fig, I'm here on clan Centurio business. Okay. Skywatcher. How goes the watching? Wise woman once said that she who does not pay heed to the skies will most surely get wet. Sound advice if you ask me. Would you like to hear what the skies tell us this fine day? It's gonna have weather. Got a delivery moogle. Attune to the Aetheryte here. Amazing. Very helpful. Hermit. Day in and day out we stand watch, but for what? We all know there's no danger here. The sooner we leave from duty, the better. Bit of a mess here. And over here, there's a quest and some stuff. Chumron. Sheep can't survive in the sea of clouds, they said. Well, I'll show them. These here sheep will be the pride of Cloudtop. You wait and see. Eh. It's not a door. Quest up here. So where are the mushrooms these days? Mushrooms out there. Okay. Let's go over here. Let's try to not jump off. That'd be unfortunate. Exile. Before coming to Camp Cloudtop, I consider myself a botanist of some skill. To my chagrin, much of my knowledge seems to count for naught here. It's definitely a different area. Cobalt. The way of the dodo. Cobalt is taking stock of the pumpkin patch, but with an odd sense of dejection. Oh boy. Looking for work, are you? You've come to the right place. My name's Cobalt, and I have the honor of serving Lady Lenite. When I'm free of duty, I try to make myself useful by helping out with the farm work, as I am now. Of late, we've been having a problem with wild Gastornis. You might recognize them as the colorful dodo creatures you've seen about the place. Try as we might to keep them away, they always manage to get at our crops before we can harvest them. It would mean much to the camp if you could dispatch some of them. 3 should be sufficient, I think. Also, if it's not too much trouble, would you mind bringing back some of the meat from the beasts you fell? No sense in letting perfectly good poultry go to waste. Fair enough. Fight birds. Find a mushroom. You got it. Way down from here. Doesn't look like it. There's the guy we want right down there. How much of a drop you talking? This part's better. Oh, that's not great. Alright. Problems. We currently got problems. Taking a whole bunch of fall damage is definitely a strategy. Or a lack thereof. Okay. Here. Healing guy here. MP. Got this whole ley lines business here too now. Do something with that. Alright. Magic. Yeah. Yeah again. Yeah. One down. Two to go. Get some MP back. There's that. Little blast. There, more. Yeah. Yeah, boy. You're attacked by that too. We're probably fine. Everything's fine. Yeah. You. Dash some stuff. Okay. There's that. And fire blasts. There you go. Let's go turn in this first here. Since we're here. And then we can go further for the mushrooms. Up over back at the Rose house again. It's like an elevator here or something. It's a big staircase. Walking. I guess we could also use the teleport to get up further. Honestly, it might be quicker than any time going up this staircase. And then back over towards the farm. Very good. Also getting very close to a level here. That's nice. That's something. I have another Black Mage quest for that. 54. You've taken care of the Gastornis. Splendid. Were you able to procure the meat as well? Indeed. Gastornis. Thigh. Lean, sinewy meat of a fully grown Gastornis. My thanks, friend. My men will be glad for this bounty of fresh meat. Salted meats are perfectly fine in moderation. We often long for foods with a bit more flavor. And thanks to you, we have struck two birds with one stone. We might have fresh meat for the fire. We've earned a respite from the Gastornis. Perfect. Almost level. I don't know how much more we can survive dropping down here. It's worked so far. I think we're just gonna keep doing it. But being tactical with it. It's a casual, all the health. As long as we're not in melee distance, we should be fine. These guys don't seem to have range attacks, at least. So that's good. Okay. Mushrooms over here. We'll work our way that way. Also, uncovering more bits of the map here, too. So that's fun. Always a good time finding new stuff. Birds all over the place. Run away from the birds. Okay. We'll go up this path. There's multiple different levels and layers and things here too. That's also something to be aware of. New location got us to level up. Wild. Places. Something behind us. Up, perfect. Mushroom is over there, apparently. Over there or down there? There it is. Okay, I don't think we're gonna be able to get past these guys. We need to fight our way through here. That's fine. Yeah. Set down the ley lines. Why not? Just stand here, and it makes our attacks faster and stuff. Just to circle of power. Looks good. They're gone. Standing within it, reduce spellcasting time and recast time on-attack delay by 15% for 20 seconds. It's just faster. 15%. But if we leave the circle, that's a problem. What's this guy doing? Something. Shirt. You're in my way to get a mushroom. It's right over here. There's some stuff over there. This is the last step. Covering bits. Cloud mushroom. There we go. Okay. What kind of things do we have over here? Drop down here and then go that way. Also an option. What is it? What are these things? What are you guys? A level 56 Downel. I can mess with that. We go to a cutting plan here too. Also an option. Let's turn in this mushroom though. This path here really only has the wind sprites, looks like, so that's slightly less dangerous. Oh, that bit. Got some fates. Level 59 over there. 57. Another place over there. XIV. Blue window. Okay. Lots of places. Lots of stuff. Get this mushroom brought over here. While running for our lives, obviously. Okay. If it does feel slower. It's been just completing. There's the things that have gotten us the other mount speed increases, so we just need to do stuff essentially. So how did you fare? Do you think Verlent has come around to see things our way? Gotcha, mushroom. Mushroom found glowing in Cloudtop. The Ishgardian knight who first discovered the queerly shaped fungus, and hence had the privilege of naming the new species, claims he had a slightly more clever name in mind, but forgot it. Cloud mushroom. Effective. My, what a delectable looking mushroom you have there. So round, so plump, and I appreciate the offering, but why did you bring this to me? What of Vermont? No dice. Not gonna happen. He said, what? How absurd. I think I would make such a request for selfish gains. The future of Camp Cloudtop is not to be taken lightly. That's not to say I'm not hungry, mind you. I guess I cannot depend on him to help make change after all. I'll have to think of something else. Maybe sauteed mushrooms or mushroom soup? What? Oh, I'm merely thinking of meals for the men. Yes, of course. Oh, he's got more. Dragons in the mist. Oh boy. What we got here? Earrings, level 115. Neat. Item level. Level 50. Then it requires aid that he may embolden his comrades. If I cannot improve morale through food, they'll have to take more drastic measures. Yes, some heroic feat to rally the men and enliven their spirits, as they say, is the idle man who is the miserable man. And for a man of Ishgard, what could be more heroic than slaying a dragon? They say Camp Cloudtop is devoid of dragons, making it perfect for men of our lowly standing, but surely at least one dragon has found its way to this region, no? I cannot leave my post just yet, so I must ask that you take up the search until I'm able. First, I suggest speaking with the men around camp for a lead. When you've tracked one down, report back to me. So gather the men and head out to slay the foul beast. Dragon slaying. My goodness. There's the men. Up there. We just need one dragon. That shouldn't be too hard. Okay. Is any dragons around? You're looking for dragons? Ha! They would have been assigned. They wouldn't have assigned us here if they suspected such danger. We have the founder to contend with from time to time, but even we can handle the likes of them. Now that I think about it, recently we've been finding what look like scraps of something feeding on the local wildlife. But surely it was not the work of a dragon, right? Wildly unprepared. A lot of them. We're here towards the farm. Come on. Dragons? Here near Camp Claptop? I'm afraid you may be wasting your time. What business would dragons have here? Unless... Dun dun dun. Huh. Some more stuff growing over here, too. They're trying. They're trying. Then up on the big airship here. The Protector. When working to repair the Protector, I cannot help but feel that something is watching us. Whoever or whatever it is, I wonder why they would concern themselves with a broken airship. Suspicious. Dragon's Mist. Over this way. That's what we got from that. There's dragons over there. You say so. Ow. Hopefully up here and up. I feel like the multiple layers and things are gonna be a slight problem here. Well, you know, might be fine. Flying would obviously help quite a bit with dealing with the multiple layers, but, you know. Working with what we got. Figure out a little bit here. Thread this needle. Can type by that anyways. Run away. Alright. Up this way. In some fashion. Type by that guy. It's just up here. It's going up here. What kind of suspicious activity we're gonna find? These guys. A Vanu scout. This is the Vanu guy. Hey, how's it going? Still no change. The field is calm like, hostile presence. Oh. Aggressive, are you? Yeah. Swift cast. And then more magic. Take that. Holy can do. Then Loy can do. What is that? A scout. That is suspicious. Report to Gildan. Is over here. We running back? I suppose we're running back. That was like too far of a fall. So not a dragon per se, but a scout. That's also not good. Just walk up behind their scout. It's like, hey, how's it going? Not the best scout. They're so caught off guards. That's just walking on up. My goodness. Run away from a cat. Gotta go. And the bun. As long as we just run way faster, everything works out. Until we get some ranged enemies. Then it's more of a problem. Okay. So yeah. I guess that would count as somebody watching. It's pretty far away though, so. How goes the search? Any word of dragons in Cloudtop? No, but I did find a scout. No dragons, only Vanu. Well, I expected as much, to be sure, but I'm no less disappointed for it. What could they be watching? There's naught here of interest, save for the Protector. Even that is still in sore need of repairs. Do they perceive it to be a threat? At any rate, there is little glory won from a scuffle with Vanu. But mark my words, I will find a way to rekindle the fire in our men's hearts. We get something. Some earrings here. Strength, vitality, dexterity, vitality, mind, crit, determination, intelligence. We currently have 110. +2, +2. Plus a bit. Spell speed instead of determination, materia slot. It's all pretty much fine. I'll grab the magic ones, because why not? Guess we are level 54 now. We can switch between them if we wanted to. Or just get other ones too. It's also fine. Other classes up here. If we wanted to, it would be kind of the time for it. I recommend here. Wants to put on the worst ring again for some reason. Equip the better earring. Recommend the better ring again. And up to the gear set. Okay. Well, that does that. We're gonna continue with the Black Mage for a little bit here. We should probably at least... Oh, wait, can we? Where's this at? Falcon's Nest? No, that's still in Kurth's Western Highlands. We can go there. With a spine. This spine is Sea of Clouds over here. This is something. Also, I love this spine. Alright. As is... Yeah. Okay. So we can't actually do that right now. Alright, like we can't do this one. Where's this one? This one's back in Thanalan. Whether or not we actually can continue that is another question, I suppose. If we're gonna get something for the level 54, we probably should. Let's see here. We can definitely come back here. We got the teleport, that's fine. Cunning plan over in Ul'dah. Very safe place for us to go. So we will head over there to the next Black Mage quest. Should be something. Next time. Goodbye.